Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We've got an incredible 69 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's got a 543 motor making over 600 horsepower. I just drove it. I'm not doubting the horsepower at all. This thing's a beast. Rotisserie restored, meticulous job. It looks like a no expense spared type of restoration. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the specs, study all the pictures. That's where you find the prices on all of the collector cars that we offer for sale at volocars.com. If you enjoy watching our videos, why don't you just subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, that way you're notified as the new ones are posted. For right now, join me, let's go for a spin. Yeah, this thing was pretty impressive. Not only is it fast, but it drove nice, straight, handled really well. I'm glad I spent a little bit of time with it before the video because I appreciate the car that much more. It's a really good one. So it was on a rotisserie. That means it was flipped on its side. This car was taken to a bare shell, and the floors and underneath this car are immaculate. Even up behind the tire, the metal that's always rotted out or patched, it's perfect. If they replaced any metal in this car, they did it at factory seams, and they were geniuses at what they do because it looks pristine metal. They did cut and weld in frame rails connecting the front to the back. It looks like the factory put them there. And the whole bottom of the car is painted lemon twist yellow. It's glossy. It's beautiful. Everything's rebuilt. The entire front end was redone. The bushings, ball joints, steering components, torsion bars, all of it's redone. Rear suspension, same thing. The leaf springs, the bushings, has air shocks. All new fuel system, the tank, the straps, the sending unit. It does have an electric fuel pump. I'll admit it was a little loud and noisy. I'd probably want to do something different about that, but it was working fine, but I found it to be a little bit annoying. So the whole fuel system's new. Real nice exhaust system. Dynamax mufflers, got the chrome tips coming out the back. You look up at the motor, it's got an extra capacity oil pan. It's got a 727 torque flight automatic. It's got 391 sure grip gears and the 8 3/4 rear end. Drive shaft looked new. Disc brakes in front. The whole brake system was redone. E-brake cables are hooked up. So underneath the car, like brand new. The body is amazing. It is absolutely straight. Even down here, it feels just slick like Teflon everywhere. I did not find a nick, a bubble, a crack. No shrinkage, no problem areas. The paint is like yellow glass. It does look like the original fender tag. It is coated for the lemon twist yellow color. But all of this is slick. The reflection is like a mirror. The reflection of the light bulbs, they're absolutely straight. They're not wavy or distorted at all. Tail lights, bumper, sticker, emblem, everything back here is pristine. Really nice Cragar wheels. They look like they were just taken out of the box. 15-inch. Has Mickey Thompson tires front and back. And in back, they're nice, meaty, the street strip radial, so you get some good traction there. The glass is original and nice shape. The windshield's new. All the stainless moldings is either brand new or professionally restored. All this is pristine. The mirror, door handles look brand new. Fiberglass, lighter weight hood, the functional scoop. Has the optional turn signals. They've been re-chromed. They work. Up front, the grille is pristine. The bumper is restored. The hood opens just like the original one would. It has lighter springs, stays open on its own. Got professionally built 543 cubic inch. That's a 440. It's been stroked and balanced. It has Indy aluminum heads and a big Indy aluminum high-rise intake. A Holley Dominator dual feed carb. All premium lines and fittings and a fuel regulator. It's got some coated headers. complete MSD ignition system. The engine bay is all clean metal, painted the same gloss yellow. Door jambs are just as slick. Weather strips are redone. Actually, we do have a picture of this thing just down to a shell. It's gloss yellow inside and out. The whole interior was gutted and they sprayed it gloss yellow, even though you're not going to see it. The trunk compartment, pristine metal. I was in the trunk looking up in there. I can't find cuts or splices. If they put new quarters on, they did it at the factory seams, and they did it in a way I can't tell. I think they're original. The trunk floor is immaculate, all painted gloss yellow. Working trunk light. The mat and weather strip are replaced. Has a restored rim. BF Goodrich tires, never been used. So beautiful trunk compartment. The interior is just amazing. Down on the floor, new carpets and embroidered mats. The seats, I can tell, have new cushions in them. They feel nice and firm. All new upholstery, new headrest. All new reproduction seat belts. When I say no expense spared, that's when a guy doesn't think about the cost. He could have bought aftermarket black seat belts for a fraction of what these cost. There's still plastic on some of the seat belts. They've never been used. Getting back in the motor, it runs cool with an aluminum water pump, aluminum radiator, has a clutch fan, a shroud. These upper hoses and heater hoses are stainless steel. It does have power steering, has a new power brake system, new wiper motor, new Roadrunner horn that works. I'll demonstrate that. Looks like the washers are hooked up. The battery's bolted down, has a disconnect switch. Alternator looks new. Engine compartment's beautiful. The VIN number is stamped on the core support, matches the car. And then, of course, the fender tag is there, like I said, and I think it's an original. Headliner, visors, mirror look new. Dome light works. The whole dash area is really nice. It all fits nice. None of it's cracked, broken, distorted. The lens is clear. The knobs are nice. Has an original radio. Does have a big tachometer that's mounted to the pillar, and it has 3 gauges down below that match the tachometer. New horn pad, new door panels, armrest, window crank. All this metal inside's painted, and it's wet sanded and buffed. It's like glass. It feels slick. Glove box liner is new, so the interior is just immaculate. So why don't we fire it up? I drove it and I get a little used to it because I don't know the car, what it's going to do. And on my way back, there was a car a little ways ahead of me, so I'm cruising, trying to give some space. I was already in second. It clicked into second, and I nailed it anyway. I was thinking of going back down to first, but I nailed it in second. And this thing instantly, no hesitation, no coughing. It didn't think about it. It just instantly revved up and took off. I was moving good, and you could just feel the back end floating a little bit. The tires were spinning a little bit. I didn't even put it to the floor. I gave it maybe 3/4 throttle for just a little while and then let off the gas. But my point is, this is the real deal. This thing is fast, and it just handled and felt good overall too. There you go. The dimmer switch on the floor looks new. The vents underneath the dash work because I opened them up, let fresh air come in. There's that fuel pump. I just gave it the gas. That was just touching it. The spring gets a little stiffer as you go. I was not putting it to the floor. I'm looking up in here by the hinges. As far as you can see, it's gloss yellow. This thing is just really done right. I don't think it has many miles on it. It might have been done maybe 8 or 9 years ago, but I don't think it's been driven much at all. This gives a whole new meaning to show and go. This is going to do them both. Visit volocars.com, as this one is going to go, so if you want it, you better get there. Plenty of ways to contact the salesman. I just gave you my impression of this car. If you do have specific concerns or questions, they can help you with that. They can also help get it financed, get it delivered. Go to volocars.com. If you enjoy watching the videos, why haven't you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Click on that bell icon. That way you're notified as the new ones are posted. Thanks for watching.